Okay, my name is Kate Parente, and I became vegan about 5.5 years ago. The reason I switched our family over was because my husband was diagnosed with arthritis very early on. He was about 37 and had very debilitating arthritis in his hips and his knee joints. He's in active duty military and needs to stay active, and was finding it harder and harder for him to be able to pass his physical training assessments that he needed to stay in the service. When we had watched What the Health, we learned that a lot of dairy and red meat can cause inflammation. So we decided to go full bore vegan and try to see if it could help his medical situation. The great news is within about 12 days, he saw an incredible positive results with it. So instead of just cooking vegan for him, we switched our whole family over, and it sort of started an incredible process for us as we learned more and more uh, what the other wonderful side effects were going to be of this lifestyle. At first, it did start with just the health benefits, but then as time went on, we were able to learn a lot more about the moral side of things, and it's just been an incredible experience for us since then. So that's my story.
So I'm Robin. Kate and I kind of have a similar story. It was about 2014 that we made the changeover to eating more vegan. I'd been vegetarian for quite a while, since like junior high. But my husband also experienced some pretty gnarly health issues, and he was ultimately diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. So between his health issues, and we had just had our first son that year, we kind of had our hands full. And so just trying to figure out what are we in control of? What can I control in my life that would help him? Um, as I was still eating vegetarian, I was already kind of starting to look at being more vegan and looking at some of the documentaries. And along the way, similar, we watched things like What the Health and Cowspiracy, and really all signs pointed to, let's eat plant-based, let's move to a more vegan way of eating and living. Since then, he's basically showed no signs of his colitis since. So that was over 8 years ago, which is awesome. But yeah, other than that, we have two kids now, and they're both, vegan basically since birth, which, knock on wood, they haven't been upset about yet. So they're, whatever, they're happy with that. And similar also to Kate, once we realized, the food benefits of it, obviously to our own health, and then the health of our planet and our animal friends as well.